Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sugar Mama TV. So this video is a little bit different to my other ones. It's about managing stress and pressure. Recently, I feel like my mobile phone battery and I have so much in common. Whenever I look at my mobile phone, it's always in low power mode. And I have myself to blame because I never let my mobile phone sit long enough on the charger to hit 100%. But I feel this is so reflective of my own personal energy levels at the moment. Now, whilst I try and be as authentic and honest as possible with my life and don't ever try and put on this like fraudulent or fake life, there are definitely times where I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm angry, I feel empty, I'm often juggling multiple deadlines. Nothing is definitely easy, and that is, I think, one of the misconceptions of social media. A photograph doesn't capture the true emotions of what's going on inside for that person. However, recently I have been under more stress than what I would normally have to handle. But now that I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel and look back, I'm realizing, whoa, I have actually handled so much more than I would ever normally handle. Not only am I cooking a baby at the moment, and baby Apple is fortunately coming along nicely, I have had to get a lawyer in my life to help me with battle something where someone has been particularly cruel, aggressive, and nasty. I've also had the deadline of my passion project, Mindful Money, which I have been writing around the clock, literally around the world, that has been going on for almost a year. And it's in the last tiny, like, final stages, but it has come with huge pressures and huge deadlines. And on top of that, I've just been trying to juggle my own mental and physical health at the same time. But there are some things that I have been doing that have helped make a difference, so that when there have been moments where I've cracked and fallen apart, I've been able to quickly pull myself together. And these are some things that I wanted to share with you in case you're going through a tough time or you know someone who's going through a challenging time, because one of these things or a couple of these things may help make a difference. Number one is getting amongst nature. There are times where I felt like my head was about to explode and I felt this like disgusting, dirty, stale energy around me. So I would grab the dogs and head outside into the sunlight and try and go for a walk in the park, stopping, taking deep breaths, acknowledging the colors of all the different trees, the way that the sun hit the leaves, the speckles that would make on the ground, all the beautiful leaves on the ground and the plants around me. Also, as you would know from my Instagram and my Insta stories, I love getting down into the ocean, getting into the water, particularly when there are some decent waves, because I feel like the vibration of the waves really help wash away all the anxiety and the stress, and you feel so much cleaner and more zen for the rest of the day. Number two was I upped the exercise. As you guys may know, my theme for 2019 is less but better. Normally I would do a workout between 30 and 40 minutes, but instead of going to the gym and running around like a headless chicken going backwards and forwards all the time, I'm actually doing less workouts where I go only 3 times, but try and exercise for 60 minutes instead of like 30 or 40. Now, this has been really helpful because I'm wasting less time sitting in traffic, running and grabbing my gym gear, waiting for a class to begin. It's been really efficient in my life. But for those intense periods where the stress levels and deadlines and pressures have really intensified, I have upped my exercise to 4 times per week. And as much as there are times where I didn't want to go and I'd rather just get the work done or sit in front of my computer and tackle things, forcing myself to get into the gym really cleared my head. And it meant that once I prioritized that, I sat down at my desk again or back at my laptop, I was actually so much more efficient in punching out the work. The third thing that I did, and I actually wish I got onto this before my stress levels really increased, and that was upping the vitamins. Now, I try and take vitamins, but to be really honest with you guys, I forget all the time. I'll go remember for like a few days or a few weeks, but then I'll forget for a few days or for a few weeks. But in particular, when I got to sort of crisis point where I thought I was losing my mind, I stopped and took some iron supplements and also took some vitamin B supplements. I will put in the video description box below the iron supplement I use because it's really great. It's actually a water-based one that you can just pour into a glass of water or a smoothie. and vitamin B is so great for helping manage stress, but I found this really did make a difference for those absolute crisis moments. The fourth thing that I did was I was consciously aware of keeping my space clutter-free, tidy, and organized. So I made a conscious effort to really try and keep up on top of my space, both work, my car, and my home, so that when things were messy, I'd acknowledge it and spend 5-10 minutes just cleaning up those spaces. I do one of two things. I'll turn my timer on for 10 minutes and just make myself tidy as many things as possible within 10 minutes. Or if I'm really tired, I'll simply say to myself, okay, just find 10 things in the house to put away. But seeing a clean, calm, organized house where surfaces are clean really helped dilute the stress levels for me. The fifth thing that I did was I really tried to stay on top of my everyday priorities. Every Sunday afternoon, I look at my diary, what's ahead for the week. I do my food planning. I order my groceries online. I look at my diary and plan exactly when I'm going to be doing my 60 minutes of exercise throughout the week. This helps me eat healthier, prioritize making sure that I'm getting my exercise in there like I wanted to, and also making sure that I'm not taking and squishing too much into my week ahead, and I'm able to get to bed early so that I can get a decent night's sleep. All right, so the sixth thing that I did was I had friends to support me. I had two people in particular, Tom, my partner, and Georgie Abbé from the Grace Tales. Now, these two people were amazing. Whenever I felt like I was about to burst into tears and needed a shoulder to cry on or someone to remind me to hang in there, these people were always there for me. And just those two people alone, the wisdom that they gave me, the strength and encouragement that they gave me, even just listening to, my problems or what was going on was enough. And they would remind me as to what I'm doing and why. They actually reassured me that I was okay. I am doing okay. I'm staying authentic and on my course, and just to hang in there and know that they were behind me and encouraging me the whole way. So I highly recommend just having one or two people at the very least that you can rely on to help support you and to help prop you up. Now, if you're in a situation where you can't necessarily always get a hold of those people, or you simply don't have those people in your lives, sometimes where I didn't want to bother those people, I would simply jump on YouTube and listen to a motivational talk or an inspirational talk. And I found that even something that went for 5 minutes was actually enough to get me back on track. And then the final thing that's really helped me in managing these crazy, crazy stress levels is having goals and having rewards. There are times where I felt really flat and a little bit unmotivated, to say the least, and even uninspired. But what I would do is go back to my goals, reread my goals, and reread my why to my goals. Why was I working towards this? Why was I doing this? And reading those whys really reignited my passion and energy again. And when I needed to, I'd also remind myself of the rewards that I am creating along the way. Things that are going to make this all worthwhile. I want you to know that if you're going through a stressful period, my heart is with you. It's not easy. Life isn't meant to be easy. But often when we hit really tough times, it's an opportunity for us to become stronger and wiser and realize how capable we really are. So if you're going through a tough time, look for the wisdom, look for the lesson, look for the blessing and the gratitude in this. It's only going to make you a bigger, stronger, better person. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you know anyone that's struggling out there, please feel free to share with them my video. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do, but also make sure you switch on that notification button, because as you guys know, I upload 2 videos per week. All right, everyone, have a fantastic week, and I will see you for Money Monday. Ciao for now.